Hello, I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is Degen Bets. Welcome to episode number 5 for NFL Week 5. We got a lot of crazy stuff to talk about today. Before we dive deep into that, make sure you guys give us a follow on all the social media. It is a part of the Who Are You podcast universe, so make sure you guys go on all of our social pages. It's going to be at Who Are You Pod from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the normal spots. We're also on YouTube. YouTube, you get to see a lot more of, the set, everything else we got going on with that side of things. Make sure you guys go check us out on there. It's going to be Who Are You podcast. You guys will be able to find us on there. Just go to the playlist section. You'll be able to find Degen Bets. And just to get started today, we did want to say thank you guys for everybody who's checking out the podcast. A lot of people have been reaching out and talking about it. Some of the bets haven't been the best. There have been some of those comments, but there have been a lot of people checking out the show. Different people from than the people that check out the Who Are You. So it's cool to see a wider range of people checking out the show. So, like I said, thank you guys for checking us out.
Let's get them hooked on gambling.
That's right. Gambling responsibly. Responsibly. If you guys do not have the cash, don't do it. If you need help, 1-800-GAMBLER, as they said.
Nolan's like, just do it, Nike.
That's right. That's right.
It's a great slogan.
Baseball, Russian tennis match, or Russian table tennis match where someone dies at the end. Whatever you guys want to do.
If there's a ball involved, bro, bet on it.
That's right.
Oh,
so it was a crazy week 3, man. We had a lot of things. A lot of my bets, a couple of them didn't do well, but we did have some green bets this week.
We had some green ones.
Yep, some greenbacks. We'll call them that.
Okay, some green lights were coming down on the phone.
We did have some green lights, and if you want to go ahead and go through the bets that you hit on this past week, sir.
I gotcha. Let me pull back this real quick.
Nolan, actually, what'd you get, like $250 this week?
$220 this week.
Solid.
And only one of these was from the actual pod, and I will say, I'm not going to cap, I did cash out on it.
That's right. That was one I followed.
It's not a folly. I'll always be honest. It was the 5-leg parlay, so I took the over on the Vikings and Steelers game at 40.5. That barely came through. I think I got it by like 3 points. Mm-hmm. And then the Giants actually surprised the Chargers. They surprised themselves, honestly, and they ended up winning that game. I took the Giants spread at plus 6.5. That went through. Eagles money line over Tampa Bay. Mm-hmm. I know Tampa Bay had a way to come back at the end, but I mean it's the Eagles, bro.
Yep.
And then the Patriots just beat the shit out of the Panthers. I took their spread at -5, and I think they almost won by 30, but they won by 30 or something.
Oh yeah, they beat the dog shit out of the Panthers.
And then I cashed out right at the very beginning of the Ravens and Chiefs game. Lamar Jackson is hurt; he's going to be out for a while, so it was a smart move on my part.
Yep.
So I came up some money on that, and then we made some. We were at our buddy's house. We made some random anytime touchdown parlays as well.
Yes, sir.
We were hitting pretty big on those.
Yeah, man. It was a good weekend of betting. We all got together. It was me, Nolan, Shannon, a couple of the other the guys. We were sitting down like Trent, Cam, Chad came by, TJ. We were at TJ's house. It was a good time, man. It's fun sitting around with everybody. Like we may not even all be talking, but we're all watching the games, and then we're looking at our bets or we're looking at our fantasy footballs. Yep. It's all kinds of stuff going on. But it was a big week. Jags got another dub.
On the road too, man.
Yes, sir.
Ran down their damn throats.
That's right. 3-1. We are officially 3-1 this season. The Jags were actually, showing some life. Travis Hunter made some made a real big catch across the middle. It was cool to see that.
That was a big drive too.
That was our drive that we needed to go score. And after Robert Saleh talking all that shit, I love our head coach getting in his face, having to be held back and like, so keep my fucking name out of your mouth. That was awesome to see.
I think we have the newest rivalry in the NFL, the Niners and the Jags, bro.
It's not even a competition right now, but yeah. I will say the 49ers were majorly injured. Like, they're the number one most injured team in the league right now. But like I said, it was still cool to see. Lawrence is looking decent. BTJ was catching some balls. Everybody was involved in the offense this week. It was good to see. It was a nice hard fought win. And I'm still filled with confidence for the Jaguars as the season goes.
Good. They got a big game coming up Monday night.
That's
in
right.
Jacksonville against the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs got their players back. They got Worthy back. Mm-hmm. He played pretty well in the previous game, so I know they're feeling a lot more confident. But Jags can find a way to win this game. I really do think that.
Yeah, and we also have one of the top defenses in the league. We had 4 takeaways. It's been 4 weeks in a row where we've had at least 3 takeaways in the game.
Insane.
That's has to be somewhat historic, right?
After only having 9 last year, and we broke that in week 3.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to see. The Jags are doing good. Unfortunately, we did lose one of our defensive ends. Walker went out with a wrist injury, so I'm worried about that. But Josh Allen has been doing amazing. And then who's the other guy? The dude from San Francisco that we got.
Oh, Armstead.
I keep wanting to call him Hightower for some reason.
He's tall as hell.
He is. He's a big boy and ended up getting the final strip for us, and we won the game off of that.
Big.
Yeah, no, it's our defense is looking good. Lloyd, I think, had 2 interceptions in the same game.
Lloyd's insane, man.
He's a monster, dude. And he got NFL like Defensive Player of the Week this week as well.
Good. He should, man. Hell
Yeah. There were some other big games. What else did we see? I was completely wrong about Minnesota. I was way off on that one.
You like Carson Wentz too much, man.
I mean, at the end of the game, though, they did have a chance to win.
They did.
They did have a chance to come back because it was like I turned off the game because we were heading over to come watch the other games with you guys. That was the one in Ireland, so it was early. And we leave. I was like, this game's fucking over. So I was like, whatever. And ended up driving. And then you texted me. You're like, actually,
It's still alive.
it's still alive.
Because they had a big 80-yard, 90-yard catch. Who was it? Addison?
Yeah.
He almost scored on it too.
Yep.
So that's really brought it back.
No, it was big. Unfortunately, the anytime TD parlay did not do well. I mean, I had some. I got screwed on Jalen Hurts scoring a touchdown and Keenan Allen didn't score a touchdown. And then my money line parlay last week was Vikings over Pittsburgh. Did not happen. Atlanta won against Washington this past week too, didn't they?
They did.
So that died. Detroit won. Tampa over Philly, man. That was a way closer game than you were trying to give me shit about last week.
It's because Philly let them back in the game, man.
But that's what Philly does, though. They're gonna lose one of these games. It's gonna happen.
It will eventually. It's going to be to a way worse team, too.
It's gonna be one of those random weeks where we think they're gonna beat the shit out of them, and then they lose, and we're gonna our bets just completely get ripped. So, did you win your game of the week last week?
I did.
Who was your game of the week last week?
The Dublin Vikings versus Pittsburgh. And
That's
I
right.
Voted for the Steelers.
So you're pretty good. You're 3-1 this year. You're doing decent on your game of the weeks. I like it.
Nice.
Better than fantasy.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing pretty good with fantasy football. It's been good.
I had the best 3 weeks of my life in fantasy, and then my whole team is injured now.
That's true. Nolan was sitting there watching football with us, and he kept getting notifications.
Yeah.
Just like, this guy's hurt.
Neighbors tore his shit.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson is hurt. Mike Evans was already hurt. Warren was already hurt. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes it's a tough week in fantasy, but there's always the bounce back. Hopefully, there is a bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
Did you lost this week?
I did lose this week, yes.
Shannon, you lost this week? Or did you win?
I lost.
We lost. I won this week. Pretty happy. But I was also playing Kristen as Todd's sister, so she doesn't have the best team out there. So the main guy we got to take down, just like every year, we got to take out Bill, Talk Boy.
His team's always so fucking stacked. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't understand because he'll pick the most random players, and these dudes are going off for 30, 40 point games.
I know. He has multiple guys on his team every week go for 30.
Yeah.
And he was 8th position to pick.
That's true. He wasn't high in the position.
I think we're just stupid.
That could be a good point. It could be a good point. I mean, Shannon was calling Achan Akani for the first 4 weeks.
No one corrected me, okay? And I wasn't really listening to what the announcers were saying. I would just look and watch if it was my guy that made the catch. Yeah, I was calling him Akane.
Well, I didn't know who she was talking about. And then I was watching a Dolphins game, and she's like, yeah, that guy. I'm like, you mean Achan? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, God.
He's a good player, though. He scored a touchdown last week.
But I literally have been telling this to Connor during the Dolphins games or whatever, and he's like, oh, yeah, go Akane.
He's like, yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm balls deep editing a pod video or something like that, where I'm like, yeah, babe, that's great. And then keep on doing my thing.
Achan, I got you.
Achan.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I hope you guys know how much we love doing the podcast. I just went and spent $1,600 fucking yesterday on a computer, on a brand new computer to make sure we keep this and other shows going. So please, for the love of God, just click the subscribe button for us. Help support. I'm going to put a GoFundMe out here sooner or later.
Yeah.
But no, it was a crazy week of football. As we were saying, big injuries this week.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. His leg turned into an L. That's
running away from his body, dude.
Pretty wild. Homie stood up and how your leg would be straight. It's like this. I'm like, oh, God. And the thing that was really weird about it, though, is he was smiling on the cart.
It was just a pure shock, man.
They literally had a cast on his leg that if he tried to stand up and walk, he would just fall down.
Finish it off, yeah.
It's wild. And I think I was talking to you about this before the podcast started. We were talking about how I think he's happy he doesn't have to play for Miami anymore.
Wanted a way out of there somehow.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, it's if they buy out his contract, that's good for him. But he's gonna have a lot of baby mamas to be paying for a while.
Yeah, and also, to get him back on the field to even what he was is gonna be really difficult as well, dude.
Mm-hmm.
His whole leg is fucked up now.
Yeah, I think it's every ligament in his leg. Either broke or tore or something.
No, he definitely tore everything in that.
Yeah, they're saying he could be out for up to 2 years. That's pretty wild.
Is there coming back from that? have players come back from 2 years out?
I'm sure he will, but it'll be the same way like when Odell Beckham tore his ACL, and then when he came back, he was never the same. It's going to be like that.
Or Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb, too.
I mean, I saw him playing on the field this past week. I was like, he's still in the league after that? He
did that shit in college, too, bro.
No, did he blow out his knee like that, too?
He's done it twice now.
Yeah, because like the one where he was on the Browns, I believe, was nasty. Like, remember, he basically, like, he planned and his whole body weight went forward, but his legs stayed in the same position. It was pretty gross. But yeah, so we got that. Mike Evans is out. He's been out, though. Who else? What were some other big injuries? I don't know if there was anything else pretty crazy. I know Jalen Ramsey got injured in the Pittsburgh game.
Yeah. I said Neighbors, but Neighbors tore his ACL.
That sucks, man.
He's out. Joe Alt, too, the Chargers starting left tackle.
That's right.
I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but he didn't play the rest of the game after he went out.
Do you remember that kicker for the freaking Buffalo Bills?
It was the punter, dude.
Yeah, homie punted the ball, and on his plant foot, someone ran into him. Oh my! It was just knees.
And then they put a brace on his ass and had him go hold the PAT.
Yeah, dude, I was like, this man just tore every freaking ligament in his leg. They're like, nah, bro, you still need to get out there and hold that ball.
You gotta get paid, man.
Hey, bro, as a kicker, if you want to look tough, you gotta beat that stereotype sooner or later, right?
That is true.
All right, so if you guys are ready, we can move into the games now.
Week 5?
NFL Week 5. We got a lot of good games, and our last game that we're going to talk about is one I'm most excited for.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it started. So starting off the week, we'll have the 49ers going against the Rams.
I like the Rams a lot in this game. I love Matthew Stafford. He's been a dog since he went to Georgia, man. He's just one of the best quarterbacks of all time. He's probably top 15 all time for quarterbacks, in my opinion. And then San Francisco, they're super injured right now. Everybody's getting hurt every time they go up for a catch. It's looking really bad for them. So the spread was at -7. I don't really. The Rams could win by a touchdown or more, but it'll probably be a field goal, how almost every game is in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I would stay away from any spreads on this. I would just take Rams money line. And the over-under is at 46.5. I would go with the over on this just because of how explosive their offense is with Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams. They got a great running back as well. I would trust them with the over on this.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100% on that. I'll definitely take the over because the Rams just are a scoring machine. Every single game they're scoring.
It's insane, yeah.
And what'd you say? The spread was ±7. I would take the -7 on it, bro. Because San Francisco is injured. Like the Jags played pretty well against them, but we don't have nearly the talent that the Rams really do have on their team, man. That team is fucking ridiculous.
They're stacked.
Yeah, they have a seasoned quarterback. Puka Nacua is his second or third year now.
His third year. And he's going to break so many records in the NFL.
Yeah, dude, he's a freaking ball hawk, bro. He's catching everything. And then they have Devontae Adams as well, don't they? Devontae's having a little bit of a resurgence after leaving, getting that stank off of him from the New York Jets. So he's
that turtle tank stank.
Yeah, that turtle tank. That's gross.
Oh my.
But yeah, so I'll take the over on that. I will take the -7 on that as well, and then definitely Rams to win that game.
Okay.
Nice.
Next up, we have the Vikings going against the Browns.
This is one of those games that I think could be a catch game on yourself. Like, you could get caught up thinking that Minnesota's going to win this game, but Cleveland's defense has really stepped up this year. They're really the only reason that they're doing anything. And also, Joe Flacco got sat, and Dylan Gabriel's coming in.
Oh, rookie's coming out.
It's interesting to see. I still haven't heard anything from Shador. It's kind of wild that I think they just basically put him in a room and said, don't talk anymore. Like, you don't ever see him in front of the media anymore.
Well, that's what he did. He was interviewed today, and he was just mouthing words because he was told he was talking too much. It really blew up, yeah.
Damn. Well, that's the thing, man. I feel like he's trying to be his dad so hard, and it's just like you have to earn. Like Deion was like one of the best players in college football. Came into the NFL and made an instant like first round pick, right? I believe he was a first round pick. For a defensive player, which is freaking crazy. And then he's all over the field, dude. Deion is just that guy and has that swag.
Prime time, man.
Where I don't think Shador has that swag yet. He's been built up. You know, he doesn't do the watch showing anymore. Yeah, all that type of shit, man. I am going to say Minnesota wins this game.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be I will take the over on the 36 points because I think both teams can score. The defense for Minnesota isn't that crazy, in my opinion, so I can see Cleveland scoring. I can see Minnesota getting out there. Justin Jefferson's getting tired of this bullshit, so he's going to need to get some touchdowns.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'll take the over on the 36, Minnesota winning. When it comes to the spread, I'm not even going to touch the spread, to be honest with you, because like I said, this could be a game where I think Minnesota's going to win, and then Cleveland comes out and blows the doors off of them. It could go either way, so that's my reading on that.
So this game is in London, so Minnesota's staying over in Europe for a second week in a row.
That's right.
Which is pretty – I don't know why they picked that. but I'm going Minnesota on this.
Okay.
I know like how Jackson Dart came out as a rookie quarterback last week for the Giants and played really well. I don't think Dylan Gabriel is going to play good at all.
Yeah.
One of the big things they're talking shit about is how short he is. I think he might be like Russell Wilson's height or maybe a little bit shorter.
Is he like Kyler Murray small?
I wouldn't say he's that small.
Okay.
I mean, he might be like an inch taller.
Kyler Murray, dude, looks like a bobblehead when he's running around outside there, dude. Like, I'll see him run, I'm like, and his legs are moving so fast. But, like, Shannon, I'm not even being funny. I've
seen him.
He's like your size of not like an inch or two taller than he's like a pretty small, for a quarterback.
He's a short dude.
Yeah, for a quarterback, that's a small quarterback.
Yeah.
Usually, like, they're my size, like 6'4", around that range
Trying
kind of
to
thing.
stay over the line.
Well, yeah, you got some 7-foot behemoths in front of you, like Lane Johnson on the Eagles and shit. I can't imagine looking at I think he's damn near 7 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Some big motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah.
But I like Minnesota in this game. Like you were saying too, Cleveland's defense is pretty good, but Minnesota's going to find a way to win this at the very end. I would not touch this spread at all.
Okay. I would say we're on the same page there. I like it.
All right, moving on. We have the Texans going against the Ravens this week.
So maybe Houston might have found their rhythm now. They still didn't look very good on offense, but they shut the Titans out on defense. They really did.
It's the fucking Titans. Dude.
I know it's saying a lot, but I mean, Baltimore without Lamar is probably not going to be very good. I know Derrick Henry's going to run the ball 40 times in this game, but I like Houston winning this game. I really do. I think Baltimore is so bad on defense right now, nothing can save them.
Okay.
And that's why, being a Jags fan, the only team I'm still worried about is Houston in our division, and I think Houston's going to win this game. The spread's at -1.5. You essentially, like, it's not that big. It's not that much of a difference between going with the spread and the money line. So I would take the spread on this one, and then the over under is at 40. I would go with the over on this.
Okay, I say Baltimore wins this game.
Baltimore, okay.
To be honest with you, I don't believe in C.J. Stroud, and they have Nico Collins, and I know they have Christian Kirk, but Christian Kirk's not that breakout wide receiver. Nico Collins does find a way to be open, but when it comes to like their running game, they have no running game. C.J. Stroud, I think he's taken a big regression this year.
Huge.
A huge regression. And like literally, like we were talking about the Titans game last week, right? The Titans quarterback came out and said, to be honest with you, I ain't gonna hold it. We're ass right now. Like they're a high school football team right now.
That game was 6-0 at halftime. It was bad.
Yeah.
But Houston's gonna find a way to win this game.
Okay. So I'm saying Baltimore. I will go with the over on that and definitely taking the spread. It's 1.5 at my time of reading it. Yeah, I'd take it. It's even money pretty much. But yeah, they had Houston like winning this game. I don't believe Vegas on this one.
Okay. So then we'll have the Raiders going against the Colts.
The Raiders versus the Colts. I think this is actually going to be a fun game, to be honest with you. See if Geno can get out of this little funk that he's been dealing with. Ashton Genty went fucking off last week. With that being said, I don't see a reason why not to keep riding with Indy, man. Like, you were talking about Houston being the one you're worried about in this division. I'm worried about Indianapolis, bro. Because as long as everybody stays somewhat healthy, they're going to be continue to be a good team. Jonathan Taylor's having a crazy year. Their tight end's a freaking monster. Did you say he's hurt right now? Or is that a different guy? Warren?
No, Warren's playing right now.
Okay. And then they also have, this guy is the next Mike Evans, in my opinion, is Pittman. Pittman is that dude that will...
He is a dog, yeah.
He's a dog that will continuously get you 15 points a game as a wide receiver, even though it's not super flashy where he's catching 4 touchdowns a game or anything like that. He's that guy who just continuously gets you points, and he got picked up this year before I could grab him. I was kind of pissed off about it because he's one of those sneaky guys. I say Indianapolis on this. When it comes to the scoring game, the over-under is kind of scary because it's 48. And it just depends if Vegas keeps giving the ball out to Genty, which I'm sure they probably will after they did last week. And then Geno. Geno's the question mark of the season right now. Some games he's looking good, he's slinging the ball, and then there's other games where he looks like he's looking at ghosts out there and just like sending the ball 10 yards past the guy. So that's why I stay with Indy. I'm not going to touch the spread on this game because I don't really know. The defense on both sides of this game, I don't really like. Obviously, there's Max Crosby out there, but I don't really know what else like Indy's going to do on that side of things either. So I'll leave the spread alone on my side at least.
I agree with you on this. I think Indianapolis is going to win this game. I still am worried about the Houston just because of like years prior.
Understand.
But Indianapolis could shock the whole entire league this year. They really could. They easily could have won that game last week against the Rams if that one receiver didn't drop the ball before crossing the end zone.
I know that coach was in that kid's ass.
Oh, he was pissed, dude. But I will say, last week, Genti had 3 rushing touchdowns,
yes,
but Geno Smith had 3 interceptions. And what does that do? That cancels out and doesn't mean shit.
Yep.
So that's why I'm going with Indianapolis on this. The over-runner's at 48. That's a lot of points, but I'm going to rock with the over on this. And the spread is at a full -6.5, so they got win by a touchdown. I don't think somehow it's going to be close and win by 3 or 4, some bullshit like that. So I would stay away from the spread on this, but I like Indianapolis money line on this one.
Heard that.
Okay. So then we'll have the Broncos going against the Eagles.
This is the week the Eagles finally lose. This is the week.
Oof.
You don't think so? Denver's got an amazing defense.
They do have an amazing defense, but I think they're going to – Philly's like the new Chiefs right now, man. They're just one of those teams that always finds a way or the ball breaks the right way for them, but continue. I'm not going to hate on it.
I like Denver on this game a lot.
Okay.
And then the over-under is at 43.5. I would take the over on this. I know Bo Nix had a really bad interception in the end zone on Monday night against the Bengals, but their wide receivers look good. J.K. Dobbins look really good.
Sutton's a beast.
And I will say, I'm not saying that Barkley, he's not in a slump at all. That their offense just looks weird right now. You know, like they're doing a bunch of weird like variations of the tush push now, where they're faking it, doing a little around the ends, and then they're pitching it to the goddamn tight end. They're like going all over the place.
Yeah.
But I think this is finally their week. The games have been really close for them, and it's finally going to fall.
Okay.
Denver.
I don't see like I don't think that's a crazy idea. It's just every time I feel like I bet against the Eagles, man. It's like when you do with the Chiefs, where you say they're not going to make it to the Super Bowl or some shit. They're the new team right now, and I think AJ Brown with his little cryptic tweets, he's been putting out stuff every single week when he doesn't get the ball sent to him. He did get 9 targets, but they weren't the best passes. I think Philly wins this game personally.
Really? Okay.
I think it is going to be a tight game, as you're saying, because Denver is a good team. They're nobody like I would be scared to play them as the Jaguars played them. You know, the defense is really good. Sutton's on a roll. Bo Nix, I think he's getting out of that. He's getting out of that sophomore slump. I think they're finally pushing things down. They're changing up the offense than what it originally was. Sean Payton's probably putting out some, some targets on people out there. But I do say Philly wins this. I will take the over on that. And then at my time of looking at the bets, it was ±4. Oh shit, 4 is a hard one. I'll take the 4.
Okay.
I'll take the -4 on that.
Alrighty, okay. So then we'll have the Cowboys going against the Jets.
Cowboys versus the Jets.
Dallas Cowboys, baby.
Jets fans are ready to not be here anymore, man.
They're so over this life.
Like, dude, I listen to so many sports podcasts where Jets fans are just in utter despair.
And they should be.
They should. I would, like, as a Jags fan, I know it's tough for me to say that as a Jags fan, but we've at least had hope over these past couple years.
The Jets threw the ball, I think twice in the first half on Monday night. Dude.
There is no hope for them. They are terrible. Except they do have Justin Fields, who can rattle off a random run touchdown or, some things. I don't think he's going to figure it out in any way, shape, or form. I do think since both of these teams have nothing on defense, just like last week, it's going to be a high-scoring game. I am going to say Dallas wins this game. I think, Dak Prescott's been fucking balling out, dude. He's been going hard, even though they tied on this past week. Green Bay and the freaking Dallas Cowboys tied on
an insane game.
Sunday Night Football tie, man.
And Dallas should have won that game because they stopped the clock when there was 1 second left and it should have kept running.
Exactly. It was fucking stupid, man. But I do believe Dallas wins this game. 100% over on this one. And shit, man, I'll take the spread on it. It's 2.5 is what I saw on there.
Nice.
So -2.5. I mean, go across the board. I'm saying Dallas.
Okay.
I completely agree. I'm taking the over. I'm taking Dallas to spread.
Throw it all.
The New York Jets, every other play is a penalty, man.
Yeah.
And it's just there's no way you can win with that many flags getting called every single game, dude.
Yep.
There's just no way. And their offense too, just so one-dimensional in my opinion. It's let's let Justin Fields run around and somehow break out a 40-yard run. Every other 4 drives to even get to the opponent's side of the field. You know what I mean? And Dak Prescott's still playing really good with CD Lamb out. I feel like he has less pressure on him to get him the ball, and just giving it to everybody. And he had 30 fantasy points as well last week. Dude, just balling out. So Dallas all day on this one.
He won us a bet that night too on Sunday night.
He
tossed that ball to Ferguson for us.
Sir.
I was sitting there. I was like, oh shit! I was sitting there I was pissed off because my computer wasn't working, and I looked up and I was like, oh shit! Ferguson won. I was like, yes.
Yeah,
I was like, I won $30 right there. I was like, fuck yeah.
So this week is a Dallas week. Okay.
Cowboys.
Then we'll move on to the Dolphins going against the Panthers.
I like Miami in this one, even though they just obviously lost Tyreek Hill, the injury we were talking about. But Carolina, I don't know what to expect from them anymore. 1 week you go and beat the Falcons 30-0, then you get your dicks kicked in by the Patriots. It was horrible football. And the over-under's at 44.5. I would take the under on this just because I don't think Carolina is going to score many points. And then the spread's at -1. I would take the spread on this. There's no point in taking money line. Take the spread on this one for sure. And maybe Tua has it all got it going now. And maybe Tyreek not being in, he feels more comfortable out there, less drama. You never know. But Jalen Waddle needs to step up big time for them.
Shannon agrees with you on that.
I think he was a top 5 pick.
Yeah,
and he's got to finally. I know he had a couple good seasons, but it's time to be the man.
I don't think it's his fault though, man. I just think, just like the Jets, man. The Dolphins are a dumpster fire too. Their coach is going to get fired this year. McDaniel's going to be gone, but I do agree with you across the board on the spread. When it comes to Miami wins the game. I do agree on the under on this because I just don't see this being a high-scoring game. Both offenses have just not been able to really get anything together. Oh, you got a friend, I see.
I do.
Nice. You got a friend. Take the spread, -1 on that. That's free money, basically, if you can get that. But I'm sure they will find a way to try to fuck us over. Carolina comes out.
Nolan's got the friend.
Get the friend out of here.
I'm glad I had the head, not the butt.
Yeah, I was about to say. Cats always do that, man. I don't know why they turn around and just want to show you their asshole. I'm like, can you not, bud? Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's my agreement on that.
Okay, so then we're going back to the other New York team, the Giants against the Saints.
I think fucking Vegas is smoking straight crack with what they have this game at. They say New Orleans is -125 and the Giants are +105. Get the fuck out of here, dude. The Saints are... There's just a couple teams this year, man, and the Saints are another one of those terrible teams. They can't put anything together.
Still winless, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're 0-4 right now. Mm-hmm. That sucks, dude. To think about, the Saints used to be a scary team when they had Drew Brees on there. You never knew it was going to...
Drew Brees, Sean Payton, Michael Thomas, bro.
Yeah, OG Michael Thomas, man, until he just kept getting his freaking head taken off every game.
Yeah.
Him and Olave used to be on that team as well, and I think
Olave's still on. He just keeps getting hurt all the time.
Olave's on there?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I was thinking of Moore on the Bears is who I was thinking of. But Olave literally gets hit in the head every season and goes out with a concussion. Based on that, Jackson Dart is starting. He came out with a little bit of a buzz last week. I do not like the way he runs, where he tries to you saw where he smashed the dude's face with his hand, basically punched the dude's helmet to get a stiff arm
to get an extra yard.
And it was his throwing hand. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, kid? I think that's gonna bring some juice. So I'm gonna say the Giants win this game. When it comes to the over-under, it's 42 at the time I was reading this. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take the under, man. I don't think the Saints are going to be able to score, dude. I think because the Giants have a decent defense. They have one of the best
defensive line.
That's what I say. Their defensive line's crazy, so I don't think Kamara's going to get out there and do anything. We have Spencer Rattler throwing the ball. I don't trust his fucking ass. He's been benched 4 times and then brought back 4 times. So I'm going to go on the under on this. I will take the -2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the Saints are an even worse franchise than the Jets right now. They're just down bad.
Yeah.
The farthest you can be down bad, really. And the over-under's at 42.5 at my time. I would go with the under on this just because New Orleans, I don't think they're going to score a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for them with the Giants' D-line. And then I'm taking the Giants spread on this at +2 for a little bit extra money on that.
I was wrong on what I said. I did mean the +2 on that.
Oh, no, you're good.
Yeah, but no, I agree with that.
Giants, though, Jackson Dart brought a lot of excitement, too, last week. He was dancing after he scored. Mm-hmm. Russell Wilson would never dance after he would score a touchdown, I like that a lot.
He'd get up and pray to the God that's forsaking him right now.
Russell Wilson was doing high knees on the plane.
Oh, my God.
Horrible person.
One of the most try-hard dudes ever. Yeah. I swear to God.
So Dart's bringing some fun, some excitement.
Yeah, he's bringing some fire. You know, you get to see, they paid a shit ton of money to him to come out there and play.
Him and Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah,
I love Scatterbo.
Scatterbo is when he's one of the most intense players I've ever seen. He puts his helmet down and will run through your fucking face and won't even think twice about it.
Yeah, dude.
That is the name you hear a lot.
Scatterbo.
All right, so then we'll go on to the Buccaneers going against the Seahawks.
This is going to be a great game. This could possibly be game of the week right here. But Seattle with their 12th man being at home, that's a hard place to win at. I like Seattle a lot on this one, even though one of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL is Baker Mayfield by far. I love Baker, but Seattle's winning this game for sure.
Oof.
The over-under's at 44.5. I would take the over on this just because Tampa Bay could find a way to score some garbage touchdowns at the very end. Like, Emeka Mbuka's been having like one of the craziest rookie seasons of all time at a wide receiver. His numbers are going to be just up there with Puka's rookie season that he had. And the spread was at -3.5. I would not touch the spread on this.
I wouldn't touch the spread on this game either. I disagree. I think Tampa Bay wins this game.
Going all the way out to Seattle?
I think Tampa Bay. I think Baker is pissed after what happened last week. I think he's going to come back, and I think there's going to be a little bit more of a fire under this. I would not touch the spread, though, because it will be a close game. Not saying it won't be a close game, because Sam Darnold, man, he's revived himself, man.
Totally, bro.
He's come back. He has a decent coach, a new head coach there. He has some weapons like Smith and Jigba and stuff. But I do think, as you were saying, Ibuka is going to go out there and do his thing. I would have to see if anybody's coming back for him. Also, Bucky Irving, man. Bucky Irving's one of those dudes that
star,
you can't bring him fucking down. He'll make the quickest cut you've ever seen and just be gone. And he caught a crazy. Didn't he get like a 60?
He had a 70-yard touchdown.
Yeah, like Baker threw that ball downfield. He caught it and just walked right in. And then same with Ibuka. Ibuka had a long touchdown last weekend too. Tampa Bay is just one of those fiery, wiry teams that like they find a way to win, and it's through Baker. If Baker ever gets injured this season, I won't.
Oh, they're screwed.
I won't even touch Tampa Bay again.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
But
going.
No, I say Tampa Bay wins this game. I do go on the over on this as well. They're both good teams, good offenses. Seattle's defense is better than Tampa's, in my opinion. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But yeah, that would be mine. I wouldn't touch the spread on this game either, because it will most likely come down to some last-second bullshit, like a last-second field goal, or Baker throws a 70-yard pass and they score. You know,
smart man, dude.
Yeah,
Should be a good game then.
it will.
Be a great game.
All right, then we have the Titans versus the Cardinals.
Arizona's gonna fucking win this game, bro. Titans
by a lot.
What's the freaking over? Ugh.
They got a whole touchdown on there, over a touchdown on there by the spread.
I ain't touching that spread. I don't know, but
Yeah.
like, because this would be the week that fucking Cam Ward comes out and just figures shit out. I think Arizona definitely wins this game. Kyler hasn't been looking bad. He's been getting the ball downfield. Marvin Harrison finally caught a touchdown. He got down on his knees and prayed. He thanked the gods for that one. I think he's going to figure it out. He's getting some more momentum on the season. So I think that after getting that first touchdown of the season last week, I think this is going to open him up to not have the yips anymore. Get past them yips, start catching the balls.
Back.
Yeah, even though he looks like handsome Squidward, I think
he does, bro.
It's when you see the pictures of the guys, because you see the helmets and everybody's face looks squished into a helmet.
Yeah.
But you see him after, you're like, ooh.
And they pop it off, and you're like, oh shit.
You're like this motherfucker's making $100 million a year.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, Arizona on that. When it comes to, I'm gonna put a hard under on this week as well, because I do not think Tennessee is going to score very much. I'm not touching that spread.
I hate that we're on like the same wavelength right now, dude. I totally agree with you on all this. Cam Ward, I mean, they scored 0 points last week. The Titans did.
Yeah, they got shut out.
So what do you think? They randomly scored 3 touchdowns this week? There's no chance in hell on that one. So I would take the under on this all day at 41.5. Because Arizona, it's not like they're lighting up the scoreboard either.
No.
You know?
No.
I would still not touch the spread on this, but I might anyway, just to add a little bit more money on the parlay at the -7.5 for the Cardinals. Cardinals are winning this game for sure, though. I think it's going to be at least 2 or 3 more weeks till the Tennessee Titans finally win their first game of the season. Their head coach fucking sucks, dude. I would hate to be a Titans fan. Like, Nashville's a really cool city, but like, you have a shitty football team.
They're just terrible, dude. And me and you both listen to Bussin' with the Boys, and they're just like...
And they were so high on them, dude. Their over-under at the beginning of the year was like, I think it was 6.5 or 7.5 wins. Dude. Yeah, it's probably like at 3 or 4 now.
Dude, I don't even think they make that. Has there ever been a team that's gone 0-17 before?
Well, the Detroit Lions did, and I think the Browns might have.
Okay, I think it's gonna get that bad, to be honest with you. And this thing that's crazy is they have a brand new stadium that's getting built.
Yeah.
Ooh,
better get some good players.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a rough patch until they get a really good head coach in there.
They need a head coach, but they also like Tony Pollard. Poor dude, man. Like, can you imagine getting traded from freaking Dallas that you actually get used? You have somewhat of a chance to win the game and have an offensive line. Going to Tennessee, they don't have shit, man. It's a rough season for them. So, no, I agree with you all the way on that one.
All right, so then next up is the Commanders versus the Chargers.
So I think Daniels has been clear that he can play this week. I don't know if any reports have came out that he actually is playing yet.
He is playing this week.
Okay,
yep.
So I might change my pick right here.
Okay.
I did have the Chargers winning this game, but now I have Washington.
Ooh.
I think they're just Chargers. I know they went on this really hot run with the 3 games in a row, and they went all the way out to New York to lose to the Giants. And losing Alt, their left tackle, last week, I don't think that's going to help them very much. I like Washington winning this game. The over-under was at 48. I would take the over on this. But I am going to take Washington spread at +3.
+3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm still going to stick with the Chargers. To be 100% honest with you, I can see this being this game where it's a change up a little bit. Do need Jane Daniels to score a touchdown this week? Please. No, I think this is going to be actually this is my game of the week right here. Since Jane Daniels is back, I actually thoroughly enjoy watching Washington play because I am a Jane Daniels fan. I like him. A huge Justin Herbert fan as well. I think he's one of the cooler quarterbacks out there. The young dude that goes out there and just puts it all on the line. I do stick with the Chargers on that. I will take the over on this as well at 48. They're both high-scoring offenses, both very explosive. Trying to think. Washington has a decent defense. They got some good guys on that defensive line. They still have what's his freaking name? The dude who used to play for Denver, their defensive end.
Oh, Von Miller.
Miller. It's crazy to see Von Miller still out there.
He's still hanging around, dude.
He's still making his money doing his thing.
Couple yearly contracts, dude. Hell yeah.
I respect it, dude. You said you're taking the spread?
I'm taking Washington at +3. Washington has to get hot.
Yeah.
After losing to Atlanta last week, they have to bounce back strong.
Yeah. And like I said, this could be one of those either way games. I do agree with you on that. I wouldn't really be mad seeing Washington win. It's just I feel like the Chargers after losing last week, man, that's a big punch in the face to them. I think Herbert's going to come out there and really sling that ball, and I think they're going to get their running game going again.
Yeah, Marion Hampton went crazy last week against the Giants too. So if he gets hot, it will be hard to stop for sure.
Yep. So I think Chargers win over on the 48, and I do agree. I'm going to take the -3 for the Chargers.
Okay.
And this is a game this week for me. I have both of those quarterbacks on my fantasy team, so I have to decide who's going to be the better quarterback.
I mean, after last week, man, that was. I have Herbert on another fantasy team of mine, and I was very disappointed. But that was the first game of the year. The first game of the year that he actually fucked up. I'm not gonna be too terribly mad at it.
All right. So then we'll have the Lions going against the Bengals.
Oof, this is another team, man, that's in dire restraints, bro. Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're screwed, bro.
Dude, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, they just paid Hendrickson too. These guys are shelling out so much money, but they won't spend money on a backup quarterback that's decent.
Or offensive line.
That's true.
That's what they need most.
Yeah, they're just a cheap team, and then they're also the same team that tried to screw over the college player coming into the league by saying if he got injured, we don't pay you anything kind of thing. They're kind of one of those shady organizations. That's weird.
Snake oil salesmen.
Yeah, because I like Joe Burrow. I have no problem with Cincinnati. Joe Burrow is cool. Obviously, Jamar Chase is a fucking monster when the ball is actually being able to be thrown to him. Yeah. So I think Detroit wins this one pretty handedly, to be honest with you. They just have the lines are fucking ridiculous.
They're so stacked.
Dude, Jamar Chase, not Robinson, Montgomery, they got freaking St. Brown.
Laporta.
Yeah, just
Williams.
They're just nasty, dude. And
Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs. And then their head coach does not give a fuck about fourth down. He's like, I didn't hear no bell. I'm gonna fucking sling this rock.
I don't even know why they have a punter.
No.
There's no reason to have one on that team.
If there's a team to be on that you want to be a punter on, that's the one. You get paid to sit on the bench.
Exactly, yeah.
Detroit definitely wins this. I say definitely. Definitely wins this game. 49.5 is the over-under on this. I'm going to go over just because I think Detroit's going to score the fuck out of this game. I think Cincinnati will probably win or get a touchdown here and there. I am not touching that spread. ±10 at my time. That's fucking crazy.
That is a lot of points to win by.
Yeah, and this is the week that fucking Detroit fucks up and they bring it down to a 3.
When you bet on a high spread like that's the week you get fucked.
Yeah, not touching the spread on that, but I will take the over on the 49.5.
Cincinnati is just, they're doomed, bro. They need to go find a different quarterback right now. I would go call Atlanta for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
or I'd call Jameis Winston up in New York Giants right now. Do something because I don't think Jake Browning's your guy.
He's not.
I know he went on a good little run a couple years back when Burrow fucked up his wrist and he was playing pretty well, but
the only game he played,
they looked horrible, dude.
The only game he played well was against the Jags. We should be 4-0 right now. There's no reason we should have lost that fucking game.
It was a stupid defensive pass interference that they know they fucked up calling that.
They even said it. Yeah. The NFL even said that was not a pass interference.
It was horrible. I hope that doesn't come to bite the Jags in the ass at the end of the year.
That would be some bullshit. No, we're 16. We're gonna be fucking 16-1.
Yeah.
We're winning this shit
for real. The over/under's at 49.5. I would take the over on this just because with the Lions, like last week they were playing the Browns, and I low-key felt like they were kind of running the score up a little bit. Like they were still trying pretty hard when that game was gone. So they're going to keep doing that. So I could see like this gives you every reason to take Detroit at -10, but you never know. This could be the week where Browning actually can throw a football and has time to throw it.
Yeah.
I would still stay the fuck away though. But take Detroit money line, and I'm taking the over on this at 49.5.
100%.
All right, next up we have the Patriots playing Buffalo Bills.
The Bills are still one of the best teams in the league right now. I don't see the Patriots beating them at all this year when they play again later this year. There's no chance.
It is a rivalry game, though.
It is a rivalry game.
Yep.
Buffalo Bills are, I think they're wearing these like all white jerseys that look pretty sweet.
That's right. They have the bull itself is like gray, but it's like everything's like they're just whited out, which is gray accents. It's clean
sweet.
As fuck.
That's cool.
I like Buffalo a lot on this one. Josh Allen's playing amazing this year. James Cook is playing good. The defense still isn't playing that great.
No, it's not.
But they'll score more points than the Patriots for sure. The over-under's at 49.5. That's a lot of points, but I'm going to take the over on this. Mm-hmm. And then the spread is at -7.5. I would not take that because that's over a whole touchdown.
Yeah.
So I would just stay away from the spread on this one.
No, I agree with you on this. Buffalo is looking really good. I will say, though, New England's starting to put some stuff together. Obviously, they got a pretty big win last week. I think Vrabel is going to throw some kind of weird shit into the mix this week as well, because he's not going to be that coach that just does shitty this year. He doesn't want to put his name behind that. He wouldn't have came to New England where he played football for to not put exactly to not put a good product out there. And what's that kid's name? The kick returner that can run a fucking ball back, Stevenson or something?
Travion Henderson.
Henderson, yes. Travion Henderson's a freaking beast.
And he's getting more involved in the running game, too.
Exactly. So I do say Buffalo wins this game. I'm not touching the spread at all in this game either, just because it is that rivalry game where I think some shit can happen. I do think both teams will be able to score some points. I do think New England will even be able to score. So the over on the 49, I do agree with you on that 100%. I also think Josh Allen is just a fucking unicorn, dude. He's that dude where, and what's crazy about him, you remember when he first got in the NFL and everybody said how fucking bad, he played terrible.
I mean, he had like turnovers like Brett Favre did, essentially.
Just like every other throw, he was just a gunslinger. So he would just throw 5 balls down the field, say fuck it, someone's down there, and it'd get picked off. And
someone's in blue down there.
Yeah, like everybody hated him for the longest time. Like I would say about 2 years is how like he was having his bad streak, and then just out of nowhere, he got better coaching, better players as well, and they just started taking the fuck off. And it's cool to see Buffalo have that team that's like in there. Their fans are the craziest people. They were the ones I was telling you about, Shannon, where their celebration for their pregame is like jumping through tables and the table the computer's on and shit. They're wild dudes, but yeah, huge on Buffalo this week.
There's a new stadium coming for them as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
A lot of teams are getting some new stadiums, man.
And it's going to be all grass and not turf.
Really?
So that'd be huge.
That's actually a big conversation, Shannon. So, like, there's a thing called the turf monster.
Yeah.
And there's certain fields that have taken guys' careers. Like, their knees blow out. Or
turf toe.
Yeah.
Essentially, MetLife Stadium, they've had, like, they went through a whole list of players. There's like 8 very recognizable players that have all torn their ACL there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think it's turf fields, right, are the ones that the players don't like. I think they
hate turf.
They prefer to just grass, because I think with turf there's padding under it, and like it can shift a little bit when you're on it. So I can see how like a little twinge will like tear your knee or something. So
okay. So the last but definitely not least game is the Chiefs going against the Jaguars.
Jacksonville wins this fucking game,
Hell
dude.
Yeah, I like that.
This is going to be a crazy game, a fucking replay of, what was it, the AFC Championship? Or
divisional round.
Divisional round, where Lawrence walked out. I saw a video the other day, and it made me just get pissed off because, boy, who was the fucking dude who dropped the ball or fumbled the ball?
Was it Agnew?
Yeah,
Jamal
Agnew.
Yeah.
God damn it, Jamal.
It's probably falling out somewhere.
Damn it, Jamal. I think Jacksonville has a legit chance against the Chiefs. And it's crazy to say that. They do. The Chiefs did get Xavier Worthy back. They do. Kelsey's not doing shit this year, man. He's worried about fucking getting money with fucking Taylor Swift and getting all that shit set up in his podcast. That's all he gives a fuck about this season. Hey, I agree. He's setting himself up. The Jags our defense is fucking crazy, man. We have that defense where we can take away balls, interceptions, fumbles. We're always going out there and trying to punch the ball out. 46.5. If Lawrence can fucking really get his head on his shoulders right and see the field right, I think we can do the over on the 46.5. When it comes to the spread, at the time I was reading, it was 3.5. This could be a very close game.
It's going to be.
And I think it could be a last-second field goal, so I don't trust the 3.5.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
I don't blame you.
What do you think?
I thought the NFL was smoking crack when the schedule came out that Kansas City was playing in Jacksonville on Monday night. I thought we would have been 1-3, not 3-1 right now, which is just incredible, and I'm so happy about it. And you can just tell, like, Jacksonville Jaguars, like, their whole TikTok page is blowing up too right now with all the cool edits they're doing.
We already got 1 million followers on TikTok now, which is fucking nuts.
Jacksonville's winning this game. I know Xavier Worthy's back now with the Chiefs, and he played really well. Hollywood Brown played great last week, but Jacksonville is winning this game. Over-under's at 46.5. I would take the over on this. We've actually played pretty – I wouldn't say we've played decent against the Chiefs, but we've always got some turnovers against Mahomes.
Yeah.
And he's going to be throwing a couple interceptions at this week. I think the trend continues. We might not get 3 turnovers, but we're definitely getting 2. I like Jacksonville winning this game, and I would not touch the spread.
Yeah, the spread's scary.
This is going to be something where you're winning by 1 or 2. One team goes for 2 to try to tie the game up, and they don't get it. It's going to be something like that.
Yeah, Jacksonville, man, like, I know you guys hear us saying this, and we live in Jacksonville. Yeah. We got Jag stuff up here. But it's... you just feel a season sometimes, right? And I'm not sitting here saying we're winning the Super Bowl. That's not at all what I'm saying. But I think we can really make a deep run to the playoffs. If our defense stays healthy, we get a little bit better chemistry between Lawrence and BTJ. Also, Parker Washington fucking came out of nowhere as well.
Big punt return last weekend.
Huge. And he's been doing decent as a wide receiver as well. Get Hunter out there a little bit more. To be honest with you, I've been liking Hunter more on the defensive side than I have the offensive side.
I think he's going to be I think eventually he's going to officially stay over there. He's more of just a natural corner. He's just so good at it.
And there's nothing wrong with it. You know, he's like wherever he wants to, wherever they put him, I'll be happy with it. I would just like to see that a little bit more. And if he's going to be a wide receiver, he has to bulk up a little bit because I feel like he'll catch some of these hits that, like, can you imagine if Ray Lewis was still in the league? And he was coming across the middle, and Ray Lewis, dude, dead. Yeah. Like, there would be no chance in hell he gets
mask, helmet's cracked.
100%. I think this is the Jags week.
This would be a huge win, statement win, really put them on notice. It would be huge because they go on a pretty crazy stretch where we have the Seahawks and then I think the Rams the following week.
Yeah.
It's going to be nuts.
Yeah, and like I said, I think the Jags are pretty real this year. We're in a division that we can easily win if we can stay up with. Indianapolis is really the main team I'm worried about in our division. Houston, I think, is going to get fucked this week anyways. Huge statement win by the Jags this week.
It's going to be an awesome game.
I'm so fucking hyped. A primetime Jags game? Woo, shit.
Andy Reid's coming to Jacksonville, dude.
The Walrus. Getting the Walrus out here.
Hell yeah.
All right. So we're going to move into our parlays of the week. We got some good parlays. I'm interested in a couple of these. So my money line parlay this week, it's going to be LA Rams over San Francisco, Indianapolis over Las Vegas, Dallas over the New York Jets, New York Giants over New Orleans, and as I said, how much I believe in the Jaguars. Jacksonville over KC. I don't like to bet on Jacksonville a lot.
I hate betting on my own team.
Because that's usually the shit that happens. But I do believe in this week. I got that. It's at plus 1,344. $4 wins you $57.75.
Hell yeah. Okay. I have this 5-leg parlay I wrote down earlier today. I have Indy's money line over Las Vegas. I have Denver's spread at plus 3.5 against Philly. I'm taking Miami's spread at -1 against Carolina. Taking New York Giants money line over New Orleans, and then Detroit's money line over Cincinnati. This is plus 1,110 odds. $5 will get you $60.48.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. So this is gonna be sick. My freaking $600 win bet did not hit last week. I was very, very sad.
Rip, dude.
Yeah, I got fucked by Minnesota, and people on TikTok were roasting the shit out of me, bro. It was bad. Like people got aggressive with me on the socials. I woke up Monday. I was like, I don't need the shit, man. I was like, fuck y'all.
Crying.
Yeah. So my anytime TD bet this week, this is going to be a scary one. Because there's a couple guys on here. We'll see. rookie Jackson Dart. I think homie runs one in. He's pretty spicy this week. It's a 4-legger. I got Justin Fields. He is back. I think he's pretty much their only part of the offense that can really do anything. So hopefully they get to the 1-yard line. He just jumps over and reaches across. So him. Jaden Daniels is back. I think Jaden Daniels is wanting to come back and make a statement win because they really haven't been that crazy when he was playing so far this year.
That is true.
Obviously been injured for some time, so we'll see what happens. And then my final, I swear to God if he fucks this up, Josh Allen. I need Josh Allen to not do this stupid bullshit where he flips the ball over the end zone and does all that.
Just run that shit in.
Yep. So at the time of this, I have it at plus 3,736. $4 wins you $153.45.
You said plus 3,736.
Yeah,
that's exactly what my odds are for a different fucking
parlay. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
So I have a 6-leg anytime touchdown parlay. I have Jonathan Taylor, Devon Achane, George Pickens, Amarian Hampton, Stephon Diggs, and James Cook. Plus 3,736 odds. $5 will get you $191.82.
Let's hope. Rub the hands together this week. We need the love here. Let us know, Degens. Let us know what you guys are betting on. We'd love to see what the other degenerates are betting on. You know, some crazy parlays, all that kind of stuff. Let's see what you got. Shannon, what is your game of the week?
So I actually didn't even realize it was a rivalry game, but I chose the Bills versus the Patriots.
Okay.
As you said before, the Bills are like top notch. Josh Allen is a unicorn type thing. And although the Patriots had a really good week last week, I don't think they're going to beat the Bills.
Okay.
So I think the Bills will win. And hopefully I go 4 for 1.
4 for 1.
I think you have a good chance.
4 and 1.
4 and 1.
I think you have a good chance as well. It's a good game, good bet on it. This is going to be a very interesting week of football. We're in the season now. This isn't like week 1 or 2 where a loss doesn't mean shit. Now everybody's kind of posturing.
And hopefully no more crazy season-ending injuries, dude.
Yeah, man, it's tough to see, but this game is just so physical, man. These guys get bigger and faster and stronger every single year. It's just sooner or later these guys are just gonna be robots, man.
Breaking down.
Yeah, like sooner or later there's gonna be knee replacements where it's just a robot knee and you're just running 30 miles down the field. It's gonna be crazy to see as this time.
Keep the oil on the sideline. Yeah. Keep it rolled up. Pretty
much. It's gonna be like what was that movie where the robots fought each other?
Oh, fuck! They were like boxing and shit.
Yeah, like something iron or whatever. No, it's gonna be a crazy week of football. I'm sure there's going to be some I'm wrong on, so fuck all y'all. Whoever gets mad at me. The Tampa Bay game's one that I'm scared about. Philly and Denver. I think that's going to be an interesting game, Nolan.
It's going to be a good game.
And as I said, a super shout out to our coach, Liam Cohen, this week for getting Robert Saleh's ass. The Jags don't cheat, man. We just go out there and fucking win games. It's not our fault you guys can't hold on to a fucking ball. But yeah, and then one final thing I did want to talk about this weekend. We're going to a KU versus UCF college football game.
Yes, sir. Going down to Central Florida.
Yep, Nolan's a big KU fan, so
Jayhawks win in person, hopefully.
It'll be pretty sick, man, to see that happen. I'd be excited to see. I would say for me, I'm rooting for the Jayhawks. I like y'all's quarterback.
Hell yeah.
I have no allegiance to UCF. But basically, the best thing that came out of them for us was Bortles.
That's true.
So we'll see what happens, but we're excited.
Nice. First college game for us.
Yeah, first college game. I've never got to go into a college stadium. Besides, we went to a spring game at FSU, but to actually see a live football game where both teams are pretty decent.
7:30 kickoff? It's gonna be
prime time.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, it'll be sick. It'll be sick. So we're excited. So keep an eye out for that. You guys will probably see stuff on the socials. But yeah, so that's our best this week. You guys got anything else?
I'm all good.
No.
Alrighty, y'all. Well, guys, let us know, guys and gals, let us know if you guys are following our bets. And if you guys do have any bets you want to send into the show or any comments or anything like that, send them our way. We will read them on the show. Love to see if anybody is winning or following us and winning their bets as well. As I'm sure, as we always do every single weekend, we'll probably have some extra bets. I'll start throwing some bet slips up there to show what everybody else when we're down bad and just to let everybody know, like, hey, we're coming back on this one right here. We did decent last week.
We came up big last week.
You did better than I did.
We came up massive.
The one bet, I didn't see it because I was driving over. I would have won that $100 bet with you. I was like, fuck, dude. I was pissed. But yeah, y'all. So make sure you guys let us know, and make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow on all of our social media. Like I said, it is under the Who Are You umbrella. So look up at Who Are You Pod from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the normal spots. You guys will be able to find all the good stuff on there, all of our social clips. And if you guys want to message us anything, hit me up in the DMs on there. And make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Man, the YouTube channel, we're pushing really hard. As I said, I dropped some fucking money yesterday so I can give you guys better videos. So please, please, please make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow on there. It's going to be Who Are You podcast on YouTube. You guys will be able to see all of our videos on there. Degen Bets is under the playlist section or on the main page, so you guys will be able to find it in a couple different places. And yeah, y'all. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, or things we need to add to the show, hit us up in the DMs or put a comment under our video, and maybe we'll add it to the show. But as I say every single week, y'all, I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is Degen Bets. We'll see you guys next week.